Hello, friends. It's Amy Astrab with Ad Astra Stamping here with September's paper pumpkin. It's the Haunts and Harvest kit. Let's turn the camera down and we'll get to opening this box up and seeing what we've got. So I've already taken the instructions out. This is what this kit has included within it. You can make Halloween treats or you can use it for just a simple harvest treat kit, but we may explore some other options as well. So I'm going to just go ahead and show you what we've got. So we've got these cute little raffia sticks that could make handles, or in their purposes, it's for the little twirls at the top, the stems on the apples, pumpkins, whatever you choose to make out of them. We've got some little gift tags that you can stamp your sentiments on. Here are the little boxes themselves that we'll look at how to assemble. This kit also can make a wheelbarrow out of the box, and these are the pieces to use to make the wheelbarrow. We've got some smiles and some eyes on this one. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's got the little shapes for making your jack-o'-lanterns. This is the shapes of, there's a wheel and this some other black strips for making, I assume, the handles and whatnot on the cart. Here is another pattern. Looks like we've got different patterns depending which side of the treat box you choose to make the outside and which is the inside. We've got some leaves on these little punch out leaves, die cut leaves. We've got three pages of those. So lots of leaves, lots of little sticky strips for assembling things. Here is yet some more. So we can make a lot of treat boxes with this kit. Also included in this month's paper pumpkin is the soft succulent, is our ink spot color. And then we've got these cute stamps that have the sentiments: thank you, hey there pumpkin, I pick you every time, you're a blessing, and happy Halloween. So we've got some leaf stamps and just a little decorative background stamp. So let's get the box out of the way, get our instructions in front of us, and let's figure out how to make these little treat boxes. And I am going to go ahead and decorate the jack-o'-lantern face before I put it together. Now, this is not per their instructions. They get it all folded together first, but I am not going to do that. Let's see. Yes, this would go at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and construct the jack-o'-lantern face first, and then put the pumpkin together. Reason I am going to do that is I just think it looks a whole lot easier to adhere these before the pumpkin, while it's flat, before the pumpkin's all taken shape. So my jack-o'-lantern face is just a sticky face. They're just stickers that you're going to put on there. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere those. Now I chose, right or wrong, to put them on the flap that's attached to the bottom of this treat box. So next I'm going to take these sticky strips that they have given us, and I'm going to put a sticky strip on each one of these little flaps, like so. Now these are double-sided adhesive strips. And we will peel the backing off here in a minute. And we start sticking everything together. All right, and we also have these long sticky strips. And I'm going to take one of those and put it on this long side piece that has the score line on it to fold in. That's where the side will adhere. I'm going to go ahead and remove the backing strips off of here and start sticking these down to that bottom base. Now, as far as what I will fill these little things with, I have not yet decided. They'd be cute with little candy corns in them. You could put some Hershey Kisses in them. Really, any small candies would probably work. Skittles would work. M&Ms would work. Or if you don't give out candy, you could probably find some cute little dime store toys that would fit in there, like little toy rings, little tiny toy cars. My grandson loves little cars. He's got some little micro cars, I would call them. They're very tiny. I think you could probably fit some of those in here. We'll see how big it is. Maybe a Matchbox car would fit, or a Hot Wheels car. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and remove this long strip from this side piece. We're going to fold that to the inside very carefully and just go ahead and stick that together. Now, if you've got a bone folder handy, or like your snips that with the end on there, you can just take and kind of from the inside press that down to get a good solid adhesion of that tape. Same way with the little strips on the bottom on the inside, you can just kind of run something along there, whether it's your scissors, the cap on your tacky end of your take your pick tool, anything that'll fit down in there well. And so now we have this nice little container that we can put some kind of little goodies. Let's see if I've got something we can drop in there just for. Okay, let's just experiment and see what's going to fit in here. So I've got a couple pieces of bubble gum. I've got a couple of pieces of bit of honey. Those fit in there quite nicely with room to spare. I'm going to dump those out. I just want to see if there's any way we can put, like, oh yeah, I think it's a stretch, but I think we could fit these little Hershey candy bars in there as well. So you can put quite a few little treats in here for the kids to enjoy. So I'm going to go ahead while it's still empty and finish adhering. Now, these kind of all hook together. So if you fold in two, it says to fold in two flaps and then hook them. So if you fold in those two and hook them, it also does say to kind of use something to, like a pencil or something, to kind of round these a little bit, that it would be easier. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of try to round these out a little bit. See if maybe they'll work better. It's very humid here in Missouri right now, and so I don't know. We'll see how well this works. So these two are just going to hook the little notches together, one inside the other. And we're going to push these other two down and hook this last one in there as well. Well, see, that's what I was afraid of. This is a little tricky. Off camera, I was able to do this without any problem. I thought, oh, it's a breeze, no problem at all. And now I'm on camera, and it doesn't want to cooperate. So once you get those two hooked there, the three just hook together. And look at that. We've got this cute little jack-o'-lantern. And I'm glad I put his face on there already because I think it would be harder to put that on there. Maybe not. It would lay fairly flat. Either way would work just fine, I suppose. So now we're going to go ahead and finish decorating this cute little guy. So we've got this. This is for the, I guess you would call it the stem. And I am just going to take and wrap it around. I take your pick tool to kind of give it that twisty, oops. The take your pick tool will come apart because it's designed to do that. So just be careful if that's what you're using. Here, maybe I'll use this one instead. Wrap it around this. There is a piece of wire in there, so if you're giving this to very small children, do be careful. You may want to leave this part off, but it is awfully cute to have this little twisty vine as part of the embellishments on here. So got that done, and I'm going to go ahead and pop out a leaf or two and go ahead and stamp them to fancy them up just a bit. Now, as you know, I usually like to clean my photopolymer stamps off before I use them. And I am just going to take and clean them all right off the bat, just peeling off that top layer of plastic. And I'm going to give them a good wipe with a chamois just to get any film or coating from the manufacturer off of these stamps. And now I'm going to take just like the little veining for the leaf, and I'm going to ink that up. And I'm not going to open my ink spot. I'm going to go ahead and just open my large ink pad and ink this up. Move some of this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to go ahead and stamp the veining on these two leaves. Cute, cute, cute. Now, if you use all these leaves up, I love that they have given you this dark background that you could stamp a leaf in another color, any color you wanted really, out of either one of those, and put the veining on with this or this and fussy cut them out yourself. So I do like that idea. I think you could get some good mileage out of these leaves. Of course, I just really love fall and I really love leaves. So that's always very appealing to me. Okay, let's figure out. I think the glue dots, yes, the glue dots are what they're using to decorate their or attach their leaves to the little curlicues. They show one glue dot. I'm going to go ahead and add two. I have lots of extra glue dots from other kits, so I am not at all concerned that I will run out because I generally always have way more than I use in a kit. I'm going to take that backing off. And I'm trying to decipher if they have, I think they have just stuck the leaves directly to the box. and not to the little raffia. So that's what I'm going to do too. I'm just going to stick it down here right on my box. And I'm just going to go ahead and add this. And if you just tuck it up under there, how cute is that? Got this adorable little treat box we can fill with whatever, toys, candy, whatever surprises you want to use. So you can make jack-o'-lanterns, or you could use the red side and create an apple. You could make a little squash. You could make green apples and red apples. So really, you could create all kinds of little apples or gourds or pumpkins with this kit. So that they show some alternates on the back here that I think are adorable. So they have turned one of the green ones into a Frankenstein, which I absolutely love that idea. I'm going to do that with one of the green ones. They've turned one of the yellow ones into a little turkey by cutting up some of the orange and making feathers out of it. They've made some adorable cards with some of these leaf embellishments. So I really feel like there's no limit to what you can do with this kit if you are not into making the treat boxes. I have some grandkids and some friends that have children that I will be making treat boxes for them for either Halloween or Thanksgiving or both. So yeah, looking forward to making up some treat boxes. I will be back on another video and we will explore how to make this wheelbarrow to put all of our fun little treat boxes in when we get done. So until then, happy stamping.